What's good with y'all today, man? This Dominique Campbell. It's that time, y'all. We gonna get there, alright? So today I wanted to talk about, it was these two letters that I found from when I was working for one of my employers. So I had these group of kids and I was starting a For Unity program or whatnot. So as I was starting this For Unity kid program, it was some kids that was saying that they like playing basketball, and I haven't seen no kids from our neighborhood making it basketball. So, and we had some pretty decent kids though. They just didn't have the support that that some others may have had. But anyway, these two African American children had basically wrote two papers or copied and pasted whatever they did, but they went and read about two different players out of the group of about 10. Two of them went off to basically do as I asked, and they came back with two players. The two players that these two African American children came back with was two white American children, and one was Steve Kerr and one was Mike Miller. So Steve Kerr, the kid, is really a coincidence because Mike Miller played for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Steve Kerr, he played for the Cavaliers, or he was a part of the Cavaliers. So both of these people were a part of the Cavaliers before Cavaliers players were a part of them. So then they meet up or whatnot in the playoffs. Steve Kerr ended up being on the Golden State Warriors, and Mike Miller ended up being on the Cavaliers. So as I'm looking through my paperwork, because for Unity Kid, I've been trying to work on it, but everybody know that you need profits to do a nonprofit, to start a nonprofit if you want to do what you say you're going to do. So what I'm basically trying to do is get these kids some recognition or whatnot, because no one else may do it. So, but this is just by chance that this happened though at the same time. So this kid wrote about Mike Miller, and this one kid wrote about Steve Kerr. Now, the reason that I remember one of the kids but don't remember the other kid is because one of the kids probably jinxed the Cavs, if you ask me, because Steve Kerr ended up beating the Cavs, and guess what? That kid, his name was Keyon Cook. He actually signed this. It's not in pen. It's not no hoax. This kid signed this paper on 10/17 of 2014. That's almost probably before the season started. You feel me? And this other kid signed and made a paper about Mike Miller. These kids didn't choose. It's just a coincidence of the people that these kids chose. You feel me? The kids chose. So this right here say Mike Miller with no name. Now I'm a small type of teacher or whatnot, because I'm supposed to be helping people in the Salvation Army or whatnot. So when these two kids, when I seen their papers, like looking through my stack of papers, I'm like, so I'm reading, I'm like, what's the chances that the Cavs win against Steve Kerr and Mike Miller win against Steve Kerr in the finals, man? This shit was crazy. They both 3-point specialists. Now, other crazy thing is they say that I'm born in 1989, and Steve Kerr was traded, was traded to the Cavaliers in 1989. Yeah, so that's when I was born, and then the coincidence of these two kids creating this paper or whatnot, and then we having the papers right here though. It's not made up, huh? It's not made up. Steve Kerr and Mike Miller. You can tell that this kid copied and pasted about Mike Miller. But what's crazy about it is one kid signed and one kid didn't sign. So Steve Kerr, these kids could have quite possibly helped you out. This kid, Keyon, could have helped Steve Kerr out. Like just off of it, I just think it was a jinx. Cause even that all the players, like it would seem as a setup. Cause I'm like, how did they go through all the West, the San Antonio Spurs? Like, I ain't trying to play the Golden State Warriors. But I just not at the beginning of the season. And this kid had 10-17-2014. I want to know what happened in the NBA on that day, because this kid, these two kids actually, it's two of them. The other person that wrote this, I don't even know. I don't know what kid wrote this other one, because they didn't sign. They didn't sign the Cavs in, man. Somebody signed Steve Kerr in.